Hello, so we are preparing for test 5-1. What is this test going to entail? All about equations and inequality. One step, which are sixth grade math, two step, which are seventh grade math. So let's practice some one step equations first. Let me get out my blue pen. So we have a model. In this model, think about it. So we separate here. Here is the x. We need to isolate the x. We need it to be by itself. So how can I cancel or get rid of this? What's the inverse of three negatives? Three positives. So I draw three positive on the right side and three positive on the left side. So cancel, cancel, cancel. X is equal to 7. So let's practice some more. Let's practice one-step inequality. So what I like to do is I like to circle the inequality so I can separate them. Here's the x. How do I undo dividing -7? I need to multiply -7. So cancel. 3 times -7 is -21. But remember, when you multiply or divide by a negative number, you got to flip the inequality sign. In this one, how do I undo dividing 7? Multiply by 7. So notice how I did not flip right here. Number 3, let's solve this. So I like to circle the inequality. How do I undo dividing? Well, multiply 8, cancel. So it's x is, and how do you say this correctly? Greater than 24. So which numbers are greater than 24? So if I made a number line, so here's 24. It's an open dot. So we have all the numbers to the right of it. Because remember, a number line goes from least to greatest. So it's like 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 32. So it's Mia and Paul. They are greater than 24. Number 4. Now, given a word problem, can you set it to an equation? Max earns $8 per hour. That means $8 each hour, every hour, in 1 hour. So is that an adding relationship or a multiplying relationship? We did learn this on January 12th. So I'm recording this. I know it's March right now, March 10th, but I'm recording this actually on January 12th. So this is a multiplying relationship. So the only one that shows that is B. The temperature dropped 11 degrees. When you drop, you're getting less. In the last hour, the temperature is currently below 50 degrees. Which of these inequalities shows that? Below, well, not equal. This is the greater than sign. This is the less than or equal to. Below. Can it be equal to 50? No, it has to be below. Less than 50. So B is the only one that shows it. Number 6, Nicole charges $9 per hour for her babysitting service. She babysits to earn money for her class trip. She needs to earn more than $135. So 9. What type of relationship is this? This is a multiplying relationship. So it's 9x more than symbol or greater than symbol 135. How do you undo a multiplying? Divide. Cancel. X is more than 15. More than 15. Well, this says equal. This is equal. This is equal. More than is an open dot. Well, that's the only one that has an open dot. So, and this is all more than. Number 7, which scenario is represented by the equation 16 times n equal 48? Nate purchased 48 ounces of ground turkey. What is n? The number of packages of ground turkey Nate purchased if each package is 16 ounces? So see, if I buy a package of 16 ounces, what is the n? The number of packaging. So 16 ounces, I had to buy some packages, and it's going to equal 48. A is the correct one. That matches this equation. If you would like to solve it, it's actually 3. If you go do the rest, they are not going to solve it as 3 as the answer. Because remember, you undo multiplying with dividing. 48 divided by 16 and equals 3. So we're looking for which one will give you 3 as the answer. So what we've been for 1 through 7 are one-step equation inequality. Those are sixth grade math. Because you are a CAP student, you must know what seventh grade math is. So this is 2x plus 4 equals 20. So I like to highlight the equal sign. So I like to cover up the variable x's with my hand. How do I undo positive 4 with negative 4? I have to do it both sides. Cancel, cancel, cancel. I'm left with 2 x's, and I'm left with 4, 8, 12, 16. Two groups of what makes 16? 8. So here is the algebra way of me solving it. So I subtract 4 from both sides, cancel, divide both sides by 2, x equals 8. Number 9, another two-step. So I like to highlight the inequality. Here's x. So I cover this with my hand. How do I undo plus 3? Subtract 3 both sides. So it's 7. So it's x divided by 2 less than 7. So let me circle this. How do I undo divide by 2? I times 2, cancel, times 2. That's why x is less than 14. Number 10, can you match a story situation with an equation? Marlena spends a total of $58. So they all have $58. She purchased 4 books of equal price. So that's telling you to do something right there, like multiply, and spends an additional $6, an extra $6. Do you remember a long time ago? Well, not a long time ago. Do you remember a month ago we learned this formula called y equal mx plus b? B is the initial, the starting value. So we start with $6. This is the rate of change. So it's changing 4 books. Changing 4 for every book. So A is the best answer choice. Because so this is all the amount of money she spent, which is $58. So some of you may say, but why isn't it B? Because when you're paying an additional extra on taxes, that's addition. 11, please solve this inequality. So I add, I like to circle the inequality. So I cover up the x with my hand. I add 4 to both sides. So I have negative x divided by 2 less than or equal to 14. To undo dividing, I multiply both sides by negative 2. Cancel. So remember, when you multiply or divide, you got to flip the inequality around. So x is greater or equal to negative 28. So it can be negative 28. But which number is greater, closer to 0? Annika. So Mac and Annika. Number 12, let's solve this. Again, let me circle this inequality. So I cover my hand in the variable. So I subtract 320 on both sides. To undo a multiplying, I divide both sides by 12. H is more than, greater than 5. Open or close? Open. So it's either B or C. But which one is being shaded to the greater side, the more than side? B is. And 13, can you match this inequality right here with a story situation? Let's look at C. Ty plans to make cookies to sell at a bake sale. His cost to make the cookie is $20. And he plans to charge $3 for a bag. So it's $3 per bag, each bag. That's a multiplying relationship right there. If Ty wants to make more than $120, how many bags of cookie must sell? So first of all, this tells you what inequality, more than. Is this a more than symbol? So I think C is already the answer. Let me make sure why is subtracting. So he charges $3 times the number of bags he sells, but it costs him. He has to pay back that $20. That's why it's subtraction. C is the best answer. First of all, I know this is wrong because this is minimum. That is not the same one. And this one shows like at most. So these are not the correct one. And that's it. So that is our test to get you ready for test 5-1, 1 step and 2 step.